So there's a new book, and it is a good book. I am learning a lot. Power, the 50 Truths, came out yesterday. It's written by our pal Doug Schoen, who you know, he's been on broadcast a lot. He works in politically, advises, he polls, he knows everybody. And he joins us now from New York City. Way to go, Doug. Thank you for educating me.
My pleasure.
No, way to go. Okay, let's start with the regular folks. Many Americans, perhaps most, think they are powerless. Are they?
Yes, I think most are, given the way our system works, the lack of cooperation you were talking about before, the role of money in politics. Ordinary people have far less power today than they've ever had before.
And that is because of what?
It is because of the way our society is developed, the way the political system functions, the way our political leaders operate. Ultimately, we are dealing in a country which is, in my judgment, in decline because we have a less engaged, less involved citizenry.
Now, isn't that the fault of the individual citizen who is less involved in their circumstance? They could go and get elected to the school board, or they could run for mayor, or they could do a whole bunch of things, attach themselves to campaigns of people that they admire, but only a few do that.
And look, it's a very fair point. And Donald Trump became president because a whole cadre of people who were disenfranchised, disengaged, got active and involved in his campaign through campaigning, funding, and advocating for the former president. So it can be done. It's just more difficult now.
You have to have, right. So the people in the Trump campaign in 2016, when he won, they had more power then in 16 than you think they have now in 23.
That's true. Yep, I do. I think power is getting more dispersed throughout our society, hurting ordinary people, given the polarization, division, and nature of American society today.
Now, I always say money is power. The more money that you have as an individual American, the more power, personal power that you have, because you have options. You can protect yourself. You can do certain things you want to do. Look at George Soros, how powerful that man is. He gives billions of dollars and buys political candidates to do what he wants. I mean, there's the best example of a private citizen, Soros, who has attained massive power through money, correct?
Of course, exactly right. And that's what I was alluding to in my answer to your earlier question. Take the whole issue of the defund the police or cashless bail. That came from George Soros and the progressive wing of the party electing DAs who, in my judgment, are outside the mainstream of our culture, values, and society.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.